Okay. Sorry. So, after that, was it right after that? Yeah, okay. So, after that, Nikki was in town, and we went to Meredith's thing. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like a review of stuff, and it was basically just oh no, okay. So before that, we went to the super sketch show, and oh my god, it was so funny. It was amazing, and it was made by Dan, and it was awesome. And Eric Shinzer was in it. Is it Shinzer? I originally called him Schneiser, and it is not how you say it. It is Shinzer. So, we've kind of talked on Twitter and stuff, and he talks to a bunch of people on Twitter and is kind of like involved with STARKID. But I've never seen him in person or seen him do anything until this. And he came out, and I was just like, oh my god, he is Andy Bernard. I don't know if it's because it opened and it was a Kids Bop thing and he was doing the whole singing thing, but oh my god, he's Andy Bernard. And if you do not know who that is, you need to Google it. And oh my god, he is amazing, and I love him so much. He's so awesome. And so, okay, so there was that. And I really liked that sketch show. It was really funny, and I feel like STARKID should do more of that. But I think, well, honestly, I think that STARKID should kind of break off into separate parts. But that's my own thing. But yeah, I think I really enjoy the sketch stuff. Dan wrote it, and obviously he's a paid actor at Second City, so he knows his stuff, and that's why it was really good. And I asked Shinzer about it after, and he was like, he's going to do something like that in another place, and I'm going to go see it. And Dan is writing some more stuff at Second City, and I'm going to go see it. And basically, they're all really talented, and Nick Gage was on the piano, and I always forget how talented and funny Nick Gage is, and then I'm like, oh, fuck, it's really him. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, Nick, we get horrible pictures. Oh, and Pat Rourke was in it, and I love Pat Rourke. Basically, everybody that was in that show, that's all I ever want to see, ever, basically. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, after the show, I was telling Nick Gage, I was like, can we please get a normal picture? Because every single fucking picture that we get, especially the other night, when I took a picture with him, and he finally looked normal, usually he looks pissed off. I don't know if it's because he actually hates me, or it just tends to, I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. I should stop bugging him, but, yeah, the other night when I asked him for a picture when I was talking to him after Gulp, I was already, like, embarrassed because I was like, hey, what's up? Can I bug you? Even though I didn't go to your show, I went to another show. But, yeah, so, yeah, and I think I was talking during that picture, and my sister snapped it, and we got home, and he looks normal, and I'm like, something like that. Seriously, and my sister saved it, and she keeps sending it to me, like an emoticon. Anyway, so I asked Nick to retake that picture. And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't look pissed off in that last one. I don't know what you were talking about from the other night. And I was like, yeah, but I look stupid. Anyway, and he was like, okay, we'll take another picture. So we did. And I could feel, and Pat took the picture, and he was like, nice. And I was like, you fucking asshole. And he took a picture where he was like, so mad. Anyway, we took another picture, and it was cute. Anyway, I digress. After that was like my favorite night. Anyway, then after that, then Nikki was like, we should really go to this review thing that Meredith has going on. And she basically had this night where it was just a bunch of people that she was friends with, and she just put it on for people to perform and showcase her friends, basically. And I don't know why this keeps happening, but, like, we were the only ones that, like, didn't know anybody. I think there were a couple other fans, but, like, they kept leaving. So, I feel like we were the only... I'm gonna have to edit that. I feel like we were the only non-fans that stayed until the very, very end. I don't know, there probably was more people, but oh my god. Dude, they had like 6 improv teams, and then they had a stand-up, and they had an impressionist, and they had a couple stand-ups, and then they had an impressionist, and they had some other people, and a singer, and they were all so talented, and oh my god, Meredith and Brian are so freaking cute. Oh my god. And then, okay, so before that, we got there, and I was like, Anyway, I saw Chris Allen sitting at the bar, okay, and the last couple times, I have told everybody, and I have tried to, like, get, organ from somebody after seeing, well, and especially after hearing it from Matt, that it wouldn't work and how it could have worked and all this stuff, and I was like, okay, you know what, I need the scripts. I want to do it. I don't know why I have it in my mind that I need to do it, but okay. And I swear to God, somewhere somebody said that Chris Allen wrote it with Jeff. I don't know where I heard that. I don't know if I made it up in my own head, but for the last couple weeks, I have had it that Chris has the scripts, or it's co-owner or something. And so the other day, at this review thing, he was just sitting at the bar, and I was like, Chris, hey, dude, no, seriously, I need the scripts. And he was like, I don't know why you think I'm involved with it. I don't have the scripts. You need to talk to Jeff. And I was like, oh, you're not. You haven't. And then at that point, I was just like, oh my god, okay, yeah, all right, okay. And I walked out, and then halfway through the show, he came and sat in front of us, and I was just like, I want to fucking die. I'm never talking to Chris Allen again, ever, because oh my god, he probably is just like, what the fuck is wrong with this chick? And I know that, like, people have kept coming up to Jeff and being like, this chick is fucking insane. She wants your show, and I haven't talked to Jeff in about 3 weeks, and I'm not going to anymore. So, so after all that, okay, so then I went up to a couple people after this showcase thing, and I was just talking to people in general, and I was just networking basically, and I was like, oh my god, you guys are so talented, oh wow. And then I ended up adding like 6 of them, and then like posted in the Facebook group for the event that I was like, oh my god, Meredith, thank you so much for doing this, because now I get to see how many people actually are in the Chicago area doing stuff like this that are not STARKID and not these like impossible people that I hold up on a pedestal. It's like normal, regular people that I can be friends with, or, you know, network and be cool with. Yeah. So, it's nice having that now. Having normal people in my life that are supportive. Yeah. So, at that point, when I had people like that on Facebook, then I started asking, alright, so I've heard from different people, and I started getting, like I said, I started talking to everybody from that show and the previous show and a couple of the Gulp shows, and I was basically just getting an opinion of what classes are best to take and what institution is best to use. So far, what I've heard is IO is less structured. It's just kind of more free. It's mostly improv. That's what I get. And I don't know now. I don't know if that's what I should be pursuing. Because originally, I was just like, I want to start a company, and I want to write and direct and stuff. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. So maybe I should just try doing the improv thing first, and just kind of getting my name out there. But, like, the Annoyance and Second City have writing classes. And they have, like, and IO has this like, TV pilot package where you can write your pilots. And they, like, hook you up, and then at the end, they make you a packet that is, like, ready to send off to networks. It's, like, freaking awesome. So, yeah, basically all I've heard so far is Second City is more well-known, obviously, because of SNL and NBC. IO is for I don't want to say uppity, but for more trained people. I don't know if I'm getting that right. But a lot of people have said, I met some of my best friends there. It's great. You know, you'll have fun. Meredith and Brian have both gone and completed it. A lot of their friends have. I think most of the people that were in the showcase went to IO, so obviously they're good. But then, finally, like I said, I heard at the last minute, The Annoyance, which is kind of like, it's a bar / theater / school, and it's just kind of more small, cheaper, fun, not as serious, maybe? I don't know. So I think where I've fallen right now is that I'm going to look into taking classes at The Annoyance, probably, like improv classes, maybe, after the beginning of the year, after, like, January, because they're all expensive. I'm still adjusting to the the pay rate and the living rate, and the insurance, and, you know, basically just feeding myself. But it's been really nice to actually be out and about and doing stuff in Chicago with people other than STARKID and other than people that I just, like, hold out of reach. And it's just really been nice to be able to network and feel like I have a support system here. More so than I just moved here to stalk people and blowing up in my face. So, yeah. And then, like, I don't remember the other day. Oh, okay. So, yes, and all of that aside, all of that. Yesterday at my store at work, I had, like, this clarifying moment, and I was like, that is why I wanted to make this. So I didn't realize how much I took for granted, or didn't really notice. What are you doing?
What?
Are you listening to me?
No.
Oh, I thought you were making a face.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I'm making a face, but...
I know, but not at me?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't realize how much I took for granted, or, like, took advantage of from home. At home, at my home store, I was babied a lot. And not, like, patronized or anything. I was just, like, people didn't make me do stuff. Because I had been there a really long time, and everybody thought I was adorable, and everybody knew me, and they didn't make me do stuff that I didn't want to do, or hard stuff, or cleaning stuff, or, you know, they didn't, I mean, they were just like, aw, it's Felice, it's cute, aw, don't make her do that, it'll be funny. But here, there's not that, there's no, oh, she's small, let's be easy on her, she's an adult, she can do whatever we do. And it's weirdly powerful. At first I was like, I don't like this because I don't want to have to get ice and get up fun chairs and clean stuff that's up high and using tools to make me taller instead of just getting somebody else to do it. I didn't like it. I thought it was picking on me. But now I can do stuff that I didn't think I could do. And I feel like that's just I just realized that in my story yesterday, and I realized that being here in general, that's the feel. I'm doing all this stuff that I didn't think that I would ever do. I'm doing stuff that I never even planned on doing. I'm just being an adult, basically. And as weird as that seems, and as long as it took for me to do it, for the first time, I'm like, oh my god, dudes, I'm a grown up. I don't even know how to deal with it, but it's awesome. And I just kind of I had this clarifying moment that I realized that yesterday. So, I just wanted to share it with everybody. So, I don't know how many people made it through all this. If you did, congrats. If you were mentioned in this video, I apologize if you were offended or scared or, yeah. Okay, I don't know what else to say, except that I'm glad everybody watched this. If you want to know anything that I didn't cover, if you're really that interested in my life, I guess just message me. Other than that, I will update you in a couple more months. So wish me luck. I'm excited, and